Is it nice for you to see that when an audience is watching it and to hear it get a laugh when it's meant to get a laugh? How do you know that you've hit the right note when you're doing it in the kind of isolation of working on it?
No, it's quite nerve-wracking when you have it with an audience, you know, because obviously you're hoping people will laugh. And yeah, we never have an audience with anything. And people are sort of very kind of negative about shows with laughter tracks, and they say that's kind of old-fashioned and stuff. I think it's great. I think it's a great, you know, it lifts it in some way.
Is this the last one then? I know I asked you this, and I asked Ricky this about The Office, and of course it has been. There hasn't been another one since Christmas special. I get the feeling this would be an easier thing to return to if you wanted to.
I feel like it's the natural ending, although we did say that at the end of the last series. We said we wouldn't do any more, and we turned out to be liars. And endless lying at the BBC, and that was even more of it. And so I don't want to say definitely, you know, that we won't do any more.
What would you do next if you don't do that, though? Because Ricky's away making movies at the moment, it seems.
He's making films, yeah, he's got a career. I was quite surprised. I thought there would be more calls, genuinely. I really thought there would be more calls, and there haven't been, and I'm really quite shocked by that. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should be more proactive.
Have you been recognised much since you've been more fond of camera, since you've been on screen? Do you get kind of... do ladies offer themselves to you? Do you get that kind of thing? Do you get invited to nightclubs and openings, that kind of stuff? Are you enjoying celebrity?
I think, frustratingly, I thought that's what would happen. The reason I got into comedy...
It almost always does.
Yeah, that's the reason I got into comedy, was for the chicks. And I was sort of crushingly disappointed that, unlike sort of being a rock star or something, it didn't really sort of happen. But I do get... I think what frustrates me is the people who recognise me are not the people that are useful to me. So, you know, people who run restaurants don't know who I am. Bouncers at nightclubs have no idea. And so, I was trying to get into a nightclub a while ago with some friends, you know, and, you know, to be honest with you, we were looking for some hot action that evening. It was Friday night. Blue Stratos was on and everything. You know, we were smelling good, we were looking good.
Yeah, I bet.
And we went all the way to one of those big super clubs down in sort of central London. Yeah. And sort of in the queue and sort of making our way, and people sort of steaming, going, "Oh, you Steve Fizzy going, photo, yeah." And we get to the front, people having photos taken and stuff, and we get to the bouncers, and I'm thinking, ding dong, you know, they've seen this action, they think, you know.
You expect them to open the door and say, "Come on in, Mr. Merchant, we have a VIP section roped off for you."
So I say, "I'm here, I'm with a couple of male friends, can we come in?" And they said, "No, you can't come in." I said, "Come on." Steve Merchant, they said, "No, you can't come in." I said, "Why can't we come in?" He said, "Because you haven't got any girls with you." I said, "But we're coming in to meet girls. We're not coming into the club. Why would we if we had girls, we'd be at home with those girls. We wouldn't be here with you now." He said, "You can't come in." So now I've got sort of traipsed back past all these people who were having photos and saying, "Well done, Steve," and sort of, you know, no, I decided not to go in. Off we go. And then my friend says, "What about, there's a sort of VIP entrance over there with a woman with a clipboard. Shall I go over and say, I'm with Steve Merchant?" I thought, this is, okay, all right. So, so he goes over and he says, "I'm with Steve Merchant," and she says, "Oh, okay, all right, yeah, well, I can't let you in here, but I can take you to the front of the queue." Now, we have been there once, but okay. So they walk us back past everyone we've already walked past. And I go, "All right, Steve, how's it going?" "Yeah, nothing to go." She goes, "I don't know who you are." And we get there, and the woman says, "If you could let him in, Steve Merchant." And the bouncer went, "I know he is, he ain't coming in." And we had to traipse back again. Past everyone again. And
that's awful.
The thing is that, you know, the reason I mention it is because it's like, you know, people often talk about the sort of excruciatingness of our show and how kind of agonising they are and about social embarrassment. And that, you know, continues, and it continues even once you've been on the telly. And you sort of think you're going to escape that world and that you're no longer going to be embarrassed socially and so on. And it continues even once you've been on TV.
I'm
so gutted that I'm not on with Will Smith.
Now, so he was on last week's show.
Do you love him? I love him. I'm infatuated with him.
Look, hold on. You're not saying anything surprising or new by saying you love Will Smith. He's the biggest movie star on the planet. Of course you like Will Smith, but do you like him? How much do you like him? Are you a fan from the old days? Do you like his music?
I know him. I'm so old school, right? I could bust for you right now his big hit, Boom Shake the Room. My dream was to come on with Will Smith and do a duet, and you could have made that could have happened.
I'm not Jimmy Savile. This isn't I've got a show to do every week. This is, you know, we mix people up according to what's going to make a good show. It's not like, what would Stephen Merchant like for Christmas? He wants to meet Will Smith. Well, let's have a bit of boom boom shaka the room.
Can you give me a sort of beat or anything?
I don't know, how does it go? It goes
All right, keep it going, keep it going. Yo, back up now and give a brother room. The fuse is lit and I'm about to go boom. Mercy, mercy, mercy me. Yo, my life is a cage, but on stage I'm free. Acts up, ready for wilding. Standing in a crowd of girls like an island. See the one I want to say, come here, cutie. I flip her around and then I work that booty. Work the body, work the body. Slow down, girl, you better hurt somebody.
How about that? That was quite something. That was quite something.
We didn't even get to the chorus.
Well, let's do it now. 2, 3, 4.
Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, tick, 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 boom.
Yes, that's it.
TV gold. Right there. That's TV gold.
But you are an old school hip hop fan, are you? You love the hip hop, don't you?
No, I just keep it bloody real. So assuming.
Well, you know, because Stephen has a radio show, don't you, on Radio 6? Boom, boom, shaka the room. And,
Boom, boom, shaka the room.
Whatever it is. Don't go getting all beef in my face. And what kind of music do you play on the Radio 6? The Radio 6?
Well, I occasionally drop some hip-hopity.
Some heavy hip-hop bombs go, just drop one in there.
But it's generally kind of alternative music, indie music.
Okay. That's on BBC Radio 6 on Sundays, I believe.
On Sunday afternoon.
Okay. Hey, I hope you agree Stephen Merchant is a very, very funny and talented man in his own right. It's great having you here. Thank you. Mr. Stephen Merchant, ladies and gentlemen. That was great, Stephen. I think we're going to start by mentioning we're going to read.
We still might talk.
Hey, nice to see you. That's Mr. Stephen Merchant. Let me go